Hello, hello friends, it's Danny here on the Scrappy Boy Stamps today, and we are going to create a card using the Moon Landing collection and the Moon Landing Scene Builder dies, which I'll talk about here in a minute. This is such a fun collection. I didn't think that I needed it, but I did. I just love it. It's different, and I just love it. So there is the stamp set, the outline dies if you need those. Then there is the paper pad, the Moon Landing. Oh, I had these out because I used this on my card. It's the stitched rectangles, one of my probably most used dies. And then there is the Moon Landing Scene Builder dies. I thought I would just share a little bit about these, and then I'll show you a couple cards I already have made, and we'll make a card super fast. Using these dies really helps the cards go together quickly. I do have everything like cut out so I could show you. Let's see here. So first is a little earth. So there it cuts it out, and I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it does kind of put like the imprint of the continents on there. And like you can see on this card, I just colored it up. It was really easy to color. So there's the earth die, that is one. And then there's a cute little, if I can get it up here, planet die. And it has the ring around it. I am horrible with science, don't know the names of my planets. I want to say it's Saturn, but I could be wrong. So it's just a planet. It's just a planet. So I cut it out of just green cardstock to show you what it looks like. And again, it has like those lines already on it, and it has the little rings, and then you can just slide it, if I can do it one-handed here, in there, and it makes the little planet, which is awesome. What I did on one of my cards, I have these alcohol ink backgrounds in my stash, and I thought this one was super fun, so I cut my planet out of it, and I really, really love how it turned out. Just love it. So that's an option there. You can use cardstocks, you can use printed paper, like designer series papers, you can use metallic papers, all kinds of things that you can do. Next up is, I do not know space names, so one of the machines that they take up there, again, I don't know, I probably should have looked it up, but I didn't. So I just cut this out of some blue cardstock. And the one that we're making today, I cut out a gray, and then I thought I'd show you what I did so that you could see those details. I just took some pigment white ink and a little like finger dauber, and not doing it like precise, but just kind of tapping it on here and there, kind of gives it like a weathered look, but then you can see all those details just a little bit better. I thought that was really cool. But again, you can do it, use whatever paper or whatever you want. On this card, I used some holographic paper, made it really cool. So let's see, there's that. Next, I want to talk about this amazing like border die. The cool thing about this is that it does not cut along this bottom edge. So you get like a piece like this, and you could go in and cut it to whatever size you needed. But the great thing is like when you have, like I had this circle, so I just laid it on there to cut it out, and then you don't have to worry about it cutting the circle, and you could use this like as part of the moon or something like that. So I thought that was really cool and really clever that this bottom part does not cut. It just the side and the tops, and then there's like little holes, but then there's little pieces that kind of raise up that you could tuck things under. Very, very, very cool. And then this one, like a volcano, mountain, whatever, hill, it's the same way. It does not cut on the bottom, and it has a little, like you could stick something there too. So very cool feature of those particular dies in the die set. So that is all the dies of the Moon Landing Scene Builder die. It's very, very fun, very cool. So here's the full card that one of them that I created. And this, like I said, I used some holographic paper on that. I used that alcohol ink background to do that planet. I colored in the earth. So dream big, explore bigger. And then I just colored and cut him out with those outline dies. And then the other one, I didn't use the dies, but I used the, what is it called? The Moon Landing Collection. Just have those astronauts. I colored up that NASA sign. And that's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. So there's a couple cards. And let's get to what we're going to create today. Again, I have everything ready. Not much to really do. Like I said, just showing you those dies, and especially like that border one that you can cut like anything. So like I cut this out of the Moon Landing 6x6 paper. I had to catch myself because I almost did a paper that has like moon, like the moon on it, and I was like, if they're landing on the moon, they wouldn't have the moons in the background. So I changed it to these stars. And I cut it with those stitched rectangles. And then I cut this out with those same stitched rectangles. And then I did that die. And so, since it doesn't cut at the bottom, it left that stitch detail. So then I can line it up on here and it's all cohesive and just looks wonderful. And then I already told you I took the white pigment ink, just pounced it on to kind of give that a different look. And I have this little astronaut colored up in his little space vehicle. So let's just put this together real quick. Again, this collection is fun. I think anyone would enjoy it. It doesn't have to be like someone really interested in history or anything like that, because it's just fun. The sentiments are fun. I think anyone would enjoy it and like it a lot. Oh, move this closer so I don't have to reach there. Just going to put this down. Then we're going to put our little border, I guess you want to call it that. And I use both liquid and the ATG adhesive just to make sure that everything adheres. Just going to line up that stitching detail. Hold it for a second so that I make sure that it's adhered. I'm going to add this little doodad first. Need to clean off my glue gun. Sorry. There we go. Just going to do some dots on those little pieces. I still probably got too much, but it's all good. It's all good. So a tip I learned from another crafter is to not drop it like that. Luckily it dries clear and I can just wipe it off. Is to take a piece of like scrap paper and just kind of dab it, and that'll kind of help eliminate a lot of those like globs. Put it down there. I'm just gonna hold it for a second or two because I forgot to get out a like acrylic stamp block to put on it. Next, we're going to put our little guy. He's going to go right here. I love that the dies, the outline dies, cut out like in between the astronaut and the little like machine there. Makes it look a little bit more realistic, I guess you could say. So I'm going to put him like right there. Hold it for a second or two so he adheres. And then the sentiment is going to go on here. And I use that same sentiment. I just really like that. Dream big, explore bigger. And I cut that out using those stitched rectangles. It does make a great way to cut out your sentiments. And there, our card is done. So quick, easy, fun. Those Moon Landing Scene Builder dies are awesome with this collection. Just make it so fun. So there's the one we just made. There's that other one. And then this is the last one that I've made with this collection. just cannot get enough. I really can't wait to make more because they're just so fun. In the description box below is a link to the Scrappy Boy Stamps shop, so you can head on over there and pick up your own Scrappy Boy Stamps products. Also a link to the Facebook group. Come on over and see the inspiration there. It is amazing what the design team creates, and the customers or fans, just so much inspiration. It's an amazing group. And until the next video on the channel, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye now.